Hey everybody. Well, I got the kids today. The wife's working. I'm off for the summer since I'm a school social worker by trade. So we are out hanging out at the family farm. I just wanted to shoot a quick video of an area here. Got my little buddy Elijah. Two others wandering around here, but I wanted to shoot a quick video of an area, what I think awesome fawning cover and just summer habitat and some winter habitat benefits looks like on our farm. So I'm gonna flip the camera around here. All right, so what I got here is basically old field. There were some spruce planted about 15 years ago, and we added a few more rows of spruce to add a little bit more of a thermal cover element to it. But you can see what happened when we just kind of let this field go into an old field environment. So it's definitely dominated by Boxelder, which I'm okay with because I think Boxelder are phenomenal deer browse, just a great deer species. If the deer can reach it, they hit it. Just walking in, I can see a little bit of browse. There's actually quite a few ash mixed in. There's some browse right there you can see. But we got ash, we got Boxelder. There's some red osier dogwood in the lower spots. I mixed in, oh, Noah found some deer poop. I mixed in some hybrid poplar. There's a little bit of willow. Not much for hardwood regen, but if you look closely, there's milkweed, things like that. The one thing I would have done if I would have known better 15 years ago is kill the cool season grass, so there was a little bit more of a forb element to this, but there is milkweed. You can see some goldenrod in here. But this field has been fallow for 15 years and it's still mostly at the deer's level. So most of this is sitting anywhere from probably 2 to 4 feet high. Well, 2 to 5 feet high maybe. So some of it is just starting to get out of the deer's reach, but for the most part it is well within the deer's reach, so they can eat it. They can use it for fawning cover. It's starting to get thick enough in spots. It actually is holding deer into the fall a little bit. But this is almost exactly what I want when thinking about deer cover, deer habitat on our property. Oh, yeah, look at that. We even got ladybugs. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of show off this area a little bit. We'll go for a little walk this direction. And all this thing did was sit fallow. And like I've shot in previous videos, that's not always the answer, to leave it fallow. Sometimes, like in that other... Oh yeah. In that other section where I'm doing the switchgrass and stuff, they've kept that at about 1 foot to 2 feet because it's closer to the swamp where the deer winter. So they've been able to, I mean, they really keep the browse low there. Whereas here it's a little bit further away. So the deer aren't wintering as much in here, but they definitely come through here in the spring and they start nipping the tops of all these Boxelders. And the spring's one of the most nutrient deficient times for deer, so it's nice to have cover like this. So here's the one area that's actually grown up outside of the deer's reach. And you can see it's pretty thick, dense cover. So that's an area that you could go back in, you could reset it. Could hinge cut a few trees if you wanted to. Yeah, to get it back within the deer's reach. But for now, it's the only spot like that in this whole field, so I'm leaving it. Provides good summer bedding. Deer like those canopied, shaded out areas. Yeah, this whole thing. Oops, sorry, I had a deer fly. Oh man, I can't believe the deer flies are out already. Deer flies are landing on my fingers. This whole area is just thick with this Boxelder regen. So a lot of people say, oh, he loves bugs. That's his little bug net where he saves things. Yeah, pretty cool. Well, catch it, buddy. Put it in your little cage there. So yeah, people say Boxelders are weeds, but I love them for deer. I think they're a phenomenal deer species. I mean, they can take over an old field area very quickly, but they do provide some great summer habitat, as well as plenty of food. Because if you look at this area, this is a ton of food for deer. I mean, I'm sure we're over 1,000 pounds of food per acre when you look at the woody browse and just some of the forbs and things like that are coming up in here. Like I said, at some point I might treat the cool season grass, kill it with the grass-specific herbicide. Then I can really release those forbs and other woody species to add the food. But yeah, so the only thing we've done in here is planted these spruce and added a few more spruce a couple years ago. Added some hybrid poplars, and that's it. Other than that, it's just been kind of let go. And this area is an area that we let go, and it did take off. So here, I think I got a little walk to where some of the hybrid poplars are. I'll come back in a second and show a few of those. Show you what second year cuttings look like. All right, I'll be back. All right, so here's a second year poplar cutting. Try to crouch down with the baby here. You can see it's growing. The issue with these is that the deer love them when they're young. So pretty much every one of mine got browsed. Some will die when they get browsed, others recover. Here's one that got browsed. You can see there's a little green coming, so it might be okay. Here's another one. Get down to it. That one got browsed, but it's coming back. I love hybrid poplars. I think they're another good deer species. We used to have a lot of them around our farm, not on our land, but the deer definitely were in them pretty thick, so I just added some pockets here in the areas that were thin as far as successional growth goes. Yeah, but I do think they do provide a lot of benefits to the deer. So here's one that you can see that got browsed all the way down to the stump, but it's still coming back. Yeah, buddy. Okay, I'm coming. So just something I've added in this area. It's nice to create some diversity. Probably just added a half-acre pocket of those, put them in pretty thick. 2-foot cuttings, sunk 1 foot deep. They're new growth cuttings, so the trees had gotten harvested and came back the next year when the stump sprouts came and harvested the stump sprouts and stuck them in the ground. But yeah, this is the area here. Great overall deer habitat. Got my little helper right there. Also got my little helper right here. He's been doing good. He's a trooper. Probably time. So hope you all have a good rest of your day. Take care. God bless.